2026 Horoscope. All zodiac signs with the direction of the year and the turning points to keep in mind. Before you say yes to an agreement, a shared expense, or a role that raises your exposure, take time to check the numbers, timing, and expectations. It saves you from harder corrections later. And if something feels rushed, let it wait until you can see the practical cost more clearly. If an agreement widens your path, invest in it calmly and with concrete facts. Venus supports steps with real breadth, but it works best when you turn the discussion into a workable decision. The year keeps asking whether what you choose is genuinely useful or only familiar. The focus on shared resources is useful for dealing with what you share with others, from common costs to practical trust. A concrete check now prevents friction later and helps you speak with more precision. That same clarity also helps you decide which messages deserve your energy. Make one concrete move toward home, family, or shared living. A clear conversation, a fair split of responsibilities, a more dependable presence. Venus supports what becomes simple and human again. If you keep the tone steady, even a difficult talk can turn into something workable. If a cost, payment, or help depends on others too, deal with it early and directly. Ask for clear numbers and a written deadline. In the year ahead, the strongest results come when pride does not get in the way of simple, exact terms. The focus on desire and creativity supports one concrete step tied to what you really enjoy. A creative project, a relationship you want to nourish, a pleasure you no longer want to keep postponing. A few well-chosen steps are enough, as long as they are truly yours. Trust the version of the path that feels clean and sustainable. Move one thing at a time. Spaces, schedules, household costs, responsibilities that always fall on the same people. Venus in the home base rewards practical details more than vague promises and helps you breathe easier. Small improvements will matter more than trying to fix everything in one move. Make one concrete change at home or in the place where you spend most of your time. Move things around, lighten the space, and make access easier to what you really use. Pluto and Mars reward practical action. That kind of adjustment also makes it easier to choose who and what deserves your attention. Jupiter in the shared resources zone rewards steps that are written down well, named clearly, and checked in detail. Putting numbers, responsibilities, and support in black and white helps you see where the real room is. If the terms are clean, you can move ahead with much more confidence. Reopen an important document, proposal, or email, and check the steps you would normally take for granted. In 2026, a well-written detail matters more than a rushed intention. The more carefully you shape the plan now, the less energy you waste correcting it later. When an agreement no longer works, rewrite it without unnecessary detours. The year favors a sober, concrete, and readable negotiation, especially if you remove vague promises and leave only verifiable conditions. That clarity protects both your time and your peace of mind. Work, money, and expectations work better if you separate them. Take one commitment, one price, or one deadline and check whether it is truly sustainable before adding anything else. A slower, clearer pace will save you from carrying more than you should. Thanks for listening. You can read the full annual horoscope for every sign on Milazzo Life.